That's why I never understood that whole thing about I can't find a good man. I can't stand that. There's good men everywhere. Look at them. Tons of good guys. Right? Yeah, good guy, good guy, good guy. A little creepy. Good guy, good guy, good guy. When you hear single women saying I can't find a good man, you're not finding them. You're not discovering them with a telescope to see where they're at. No, you're sorting through them. There's a difference. Yeah, because you have your choice. You are the one in power. You can be like, no, too stupid, too ugly, too hairy. Next. We can't do that as guys. We can't be like, no, too crazy. Too crazy. That comes standard in all of them? Okay. I like doing that joke because there's two type of women in the room right now. The ones that laughed at that joke, kiss them. Those are beautiful women. They know how to take a joke. They know I didn't say that personally to them. Then there's the ones that are staring at me like this. Because she thinks I'm talking about her. And I am.
So I just broke up with my boyfriend.
Yep.
And what's extra up is you didn't even know I had a boyfriend. I was planning on coming on here this week and talking about it and being like, hey, if you feel like no one is ever gonna accept you and love you for who you are, this is your sign that that's not true, and someone will. It's just a matter of time. You have to be patient. And now I need you to tell me that, because to be honest with you, there hasn't been a single man that I've been involved with who hasn't required me to change some core part of myself in order to make a relationship work. And it's really bizarre because I love who I am. I don't want to change. It would be a shame. That's how I see it. I see it as like it would be tragic for me to change who I am. And my friends and my family feel the same way. They don't want me to change. Like, even though there are some negative parts to my personality, like, no one has wanted me to change. And then suddenly, like, a man appears in the middle of my life like an alien, confused. Like, they just don't get it. And it really feels like my only two options are to change the core parts of myself that they require me to change, or to never achieve romantic fulfillment and never be in a long-term relationship that works for both of us. And I need you to tell me that there's a third option.
The relationship that you have with your partner is different from the relationship that you have with your family. There's a lot of stuff that your partner is going to see and know about you that your family members and friends aren't going to see and know. Both of you should adjust to make the relationship work. That's just how it is.
Well, marry your family then. Have your dad walk you down the aisle, or your mom, whoever. How they marry you. You have them buy the ring. You have them buy your dress and pay for the wedding and all that stuff. And you can go back to your dad's house and live happily ever after. Y'all can have a mock wedding. Daddy-daughter dance. He can dance with you. He can dance with you as your husband, because that's who you want as your husband. You want your daddy to take care of you. So, like I've seen a little video of a little boy marrying his mom, where, I think he saw a video of somebody getting married, and so he wanted to get married. So mom and dad played along. Mama got dressed up. She was laughing the whole way down the aisle. And I guess they did the little vows or whatever and whatnot. And she said, I take you to be my son forever, basically. And she gave him a little hug at the end. It was cute. It was a nice little moment between mom and son. That's what you want. You need your daddy to recreate that for you. He walk you down the aisle or whoever, and then y'all hug at the end of it and have a nice little father-daughter moment. It's cute. That's what it is. Because right now you're still acting like a child.
And what the feminist movement, right from the beginning, was about taking God's beautiful structure and design. He created us so intricately different, but so compatible, right? This is the idea of Isa Connector. He made us so different, but perfectly compatible. It's like opposite, but that which corresponds to. That was the word for suitable helper. We are opposite. We're standing so different, but so perfectly compatible. He made male and female different. Feminism from the right beginning was basically a rebellion against God's created order. And it's to see that God's created order, that's not beautiful. That's actually oppression. And it's a way to oppress women. And I believe what feminism is doing is it's doing exactly what the serpent did right there in the beginning with Eve in the garden. He comes to a woman who is free. He comes to a woman who has perfect communion and relationship with God and who has an incredible marriage. And he convinces her that you're not free. You're actually in slavery. You're in bondage. He says that God is trying to control you. God doesn't want you to, have knowledge like him. And I believe the serpent is doing that. But this is the catch. She was free. He convinces her, no, you're actually in bondage, only to enslave her. Mm-hmm. And that's what feminism is doing today. The enemy comes to us women and says that, oh, being a helper, that's enslavement. Being a wife, being a mother, that's bondage. That's exactly what the early feminists said. John Stuart Mill, he said that there is no known slavery in the modern society other than the mistress of every home. So the early feminists painted out being a wife, being a mother, that's slavery. It's bondage. Having children, that's a burden. And that's why it's given birth into abortion today, because having children, that's not a gift from the Lord. That's not a blessing. That's a burden and a curse upon us. And he does that to enslave us, because when we operate in our God-given role as a helper, in submission to our husbands, not as something that is dictating our value. This was never about value. It's very clear that we're both made in the image of God. This was never about value. This was about order. And when we operate in that, that's actually where we find freedom.
I'm a female, bitch. Don't worry about it. You bow.
Hey, for real, all jokes aside, where y'all be finding this audacity, bro? I need to get some of that. Viewer discretion is advised.
You good? Yeah, Charles, your lunch is ready, bitch. Yeah, it can't get real because you can meet me outside and clock out right now. Oh, okay, well, put your hands on me. Come on, let's go. Come on, Park Place, come on. I'll show you, Charles. Your lunch is ready. Oh, please do. Please do, because the moment you touch me is the moment your ass is going down, bitch. Oh, you still talking now? Oh, ain't no action, because you ain't going to touch me. And not going to touch me because you is afraid to lose your job, baby. You need your job. Yeah, you got to pay your bill, Sass. You got to pay your bill, Sass. Shut the fuck up, bitch. What is you talking about? Not He-Man. It probably ain't going to go through. Shit. I sure am broke. I am broke. I ain't able to process transactions.
Yeah. I truly would like to know, where do y'all be finding this audacity? Like, is there a specific store that I just don't know about? Because I need to pick up some of the audacity that some of y'all got. You inside these people's establishment, insulting their employees, talking about how much they need their job because they got to pay their bills, just for you to not be able to afford whatever you came there to get. I genuinely don't understand how some of y'all do it. There's no way I could walk into an establishment, call somebody broke, knowing I'm broke. And low-key, she knew her card was going to decline. She said it.
Why? Why is it unable to process my transaction? I got $40 in the car. I'm gonna come right back on your ass too. Why can't put my pen in? It's not a credit card.
If it's not letting you put a pen in.
Y'all don't got time. Well. No? Okay, I'll be right back with my 14. I know, talking about some bullshit, man.
I don't get it. Like, bro, all the way down to the last second, you still talking. You have bigger things to worry about. Whatever it is that she was buying was no more than $40. Because she said, I know I got $40 on this card, which ultimately means whatever that was less than $40 and the card should have covered it. Ma'am, you don't have $40, but you in there talking to people that got a job that I'm almost 100% sure can afford something that costs $40. Bro, there's no way. The audacity, where do y'all find it? The audacity, where do y'all find it? And the next time y'all go pick up something, can you get some for me? Because I need that. Ain't no way in hell. But you know what? I know she ain't gonna listen to shit I'm saying, because I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep it change.
That's just her nature. That's a bunch of If you as a woman do not know how to manage your emotional responses to you not getting your needs met, you are emotionally abusive. If you utilize the knowledge that men respond to women's fawning emotions in order to get what you want from men, you are emotionally manipulative. If a man comes to you and attempts to express to you how it is that he feels outside of when you all having a conflict, because a lot of women, they get real holed up about that. Okay. If a man comes to you and expresses to you something that's bothering him, and it already took him a whole bunch of time to do that, and you lose your or you do emotional gymnastics in order to get back to how it is that you feel about this man bringing something to you, that's emotional manipulation. I don't want to hear nothing about it. You can cut it, slice it however it is you want to dice it. Baby, you're being emotionally manipulative. And you're being emotionally manipulative because society has socialized you to do that in order to extract the non-emotion from men. That's the reason why Bell Hooks said there are a number of women who don't actually want to be in the same equal space with men. There are just a number of women who are upset that they could not love, cajole, or convince men to love them. And that comes from that father wound, bringing it all the way back. Because their mothers could not cajole, or comfort that father into staying or being emotionally present. So what does that have to do with the father wound? You are the only.
The way that men treat women who are in their 40s as if somehow they're supposed to be like discarded by society is absolutely laughable. And I don't say all men.
What I find interesting about this, the same way a lot of y'all ladies in your 40s feel about men your age not prioritizing you when it comes to dating, is exactly how it was for those same men when they were in their early to mid 20s. When they were trying to date girls their age, y'all neglected them because they were too young, they were too immature, they didn't have enough experience, and they definitely didn't have enough money to date y'all. So what happened was when girls were in their early to mid 20s, y'all were dating men in their 30s and their 40s. So those same men that y'all overlooked, they are now in their 40s and they worked on themselves. They're more mature, they have more experience, and they have more money. So they have more to offer. So now these men have options and they're deciding not to date you. Just like how when y'all were in y'all early 20s and you had options, you decided not to date men in your age range. I'm not saying whether it's right or it's wrong. I'm just showing y'all that this is coming full circle.
If you ever come across a man who's consistent, supportive, and makes you feel safe, don't play with it. Because in a world where loyalty is rare, attention is temporary, and peace is hard to find, a man who genuinely wants to see you win is something that you protect, not test. We live in a generation that glorifies material things more than real values. Everybody wants to be relationship goals online, but can't even hold down peace in real life. People are busy chasing looks, status, and followers, but forget that love, effort, and emotional safety will always outlast any type of lifestyle. A man who brings you stability, communication, and accountability is not boring, he's balanced. That's not soft. That's called being secure. That is a man who understands partnership. So don't lose something real trying to impress people who aren't even happy with themselves.
I honestly think for a lot of these women, they don't have a choice. They don't know how to handle a good man. They can go to therapy, but that's not necessarily something that they're going to talk about in therapy. I don't care about me getting better per se. I care about me getting better to the point to where I can brag about getting better. And then I should have done enough work for somebody to say, she's perfect, she's healed, I'm going to take a chance with her. And specifically, a rich man to say, she's perfect, I'm going to take a chance and blow the back on her.
I was assaulted at a party, a Stream Reward party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys love. And I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired, guys.
6.5 hours later.
Do this hand. So that's how I do it. Yeah. Now I get it. All right. Thank you. For next time, I get it now.
And everybody says that I'm your old ball, and it's kind of sad because like we never had anything.
I never dribbled you.
You never dribbled me.
It's a basketball court back there if you ever want to get dribbled.
You want to go play?
I love the hoop.
You love the hoop? You want to play?
See you about 30 minutes.
All right. Thank you for the talk.
After she sends the Zelle request, she realized I was not paying it. Once Jordan realized I was not paying it, Jordan sent me this. You see this meme right here? Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. Let me make it bigger for y'all since y'all can't read. Boom. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. What? So once Jordan realized I was not paying her $2,000, she sends me this. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. And guess what she did? She showed me who she really was and showed you who she really was. Came to the internet with false allegations, lied on my name. Lied on my name.
I made it for a reason. I don't like the way you even smell. Chad, he's so beautiful, isn't he? You disgust me. Receding hairline ass, and your dick is little! Tyler, your dick is little! Let's talk about it. Your dick is this big. Let's talk about it. I didn't want of you, bro. I didn't want of you. I like white boys. Yeah, I don't like black boys. Yeah, I'm saying it. I don't give a I don't like you blacks. I really don't.
Biggest pet peeve about these right now.
They don't got enough money. My rent alone, my bills alone, my overhead is literally $100,000 a month. What are we talking about?
So acting a fool is, I think, what we're gathering here. Acting a fool and then trying to basically say that men are taking advantage of you. But then when a man comes with receipts, then all of a sudden, dang, my lie didn't work like I thought it would. Y'all have been getting away with that too many times.
The fastest way to get a man to marry you is figure out that that's looming and go, I got you. No man cares at all if a woman has her feminine storms. If she can own it after. If she can't own it, done. Relationship over, he will run. Because we know that you all have had menstrual cycles since 13, 14, 15. We know that you have hormone shifts and all that stuff. We don't necessarily know how to handle it. We're working on that part. But if a woman just is like, nope, it's always you. The dude in his mind is going, bro, it's not always me. You're actually having a hormone swing and you won't own it. So that makes it harder for him to go, oh yeah, I want to do this for 50 years. Gaslight me for another 50 years. But if a woman can say, hey babe, that was a bit much last week. I'm so sorry. Take all the time you need. I'm just going to send you emojis and kisses and all that stuff and just let you know that I love you every single day. And like, go get that money, baby. You can do it.
Anime popularity would never exist in the US if it wasn't for women. Why? Because
I want to see where she's going with this. I don't know if I can co-sign that just off the rip. Because I'm going to be honest, me growing up, all the anime fans I knew were dudes. A sprinkle of women here and there. You know what I mean? But majority of the anime fans I knew were dudes. So, but I do love seeing that there's a lot of girls coming out that are anime fans. I do love seeing that. You know what I'm saying? And people need to stop giving them such a freaking hard time. It's not that big a deal. You know what I mean? It's just another human being like an anime. That's fine. But I don't know if I can co-sign this. Let's see.
women are the #1 consumers of anime. There might be more men these days that purchase manga and talk about it online, but when it comes to like the 80s and 90s, women are the ones buying the official merch. We're the ones writing fan fictions. We're the one cosplaying. A lot of men, they just watch like high action shonen series. Women, we consume all sorts of stories. Every time I see a man online calling a woman a fake fan, I guarantee that man has seen 3 shonen and maybe read half a volume of Berserk.
She's is a really hot take, man. It's oh snap! That's a really hot take. That's yeah. You taking it's hot. It's taking you're hot taking right here, girl. You are.
Also, like, fan fiction too is another reason why anime is so popular. I honestly did not know about Naruto as much until I saw Naruto and Sasuke online. And who's the one making all the fan fiction? Who's the one making the yaoi the women are, okay? And that puts money in the pot.
I feel a disturbance in the wind. The atmosphere has shifted. I don't I don't know how to feel right now.
You may not believe me, but it does. We're also the ones that go to collab cafes. We're the ones who purchase everything. Like, women are the ones who are saving fandoms. Men are too busy online complaining about power scaling and shitting on women, while women are the ones going out of their way to support the creators.
I agree with the fact that there's a lot of toxic men crapping on women that like anime, and I don't condone that or agree with that. I think that that's freaking stupid. You know what I'm saying? This space is more than big enough for all of us. You feel what I mean? I just want to know where she's getting the stats from. That's all.
It's not about you, man. Modern women always have to put themselves at the forefront. It's us doing this. We're saving. The man is doing this. He's all negative. We're bad. I mean, at one point in time, does it stop? Now y'all are saving anime single-handedly? At what point does it stop?
You don't cook and you don't clean.
No, because when the default goes for women to cook and clean in a relationship, then I think that's also why so many people are struggling in relationships, because that's labor. So compared to women's labor, compared to men's labor, if he takes care of all the bills, it's still 5 jobs compared to his.
No. My husband does blue collar work, and what I do at home is nothing compared to what he does outside the house.
Okay.
And what does your husband do for work?
Oh, he does construction.
Does he do heavy machinery, or is he more
forklift, boom lifts, all kinds of lifts? Him doing what he's doing, coming home baked, looking like a freaking lobster. I'm not gonna complain about what I do at home.
And he supports the whole family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And all I'm doing is, what am I doing? Cooking, cleaning.
What if you were working too? Like, would you want him to also clean and cook too?
He offers, but I tell him, hell no. Sit your ass down. Do not do a thing. You were just out there for like 12, 14, 16, sometimes 18 or more hours.
Oh, dang.
Why am I going to make him do all that? If it weren't for him, we wouldn't be in the building we're in. We wouldn't have the things that we have all around us.
Yeah.
So it's like they are literally the backbone to our society, building the infrastructure that we have all around us, the technology and all of that.
Yeah.
You know, so I actually put my husband on that highest level of respect when it comes to the line of work he does. Because if it weren't for him and everybody else, where would we be?
To be out there that long in the elements is crazy work. That's crazy work. But modern women will sit up there like her and say, oh yeah, we're the same. Oh yeah, we're doing the same amount of work. No, you're not. It's not that taxing on your body. Really, honestly and truly, you're doing a percentage of the job. If that was something that you were dedicated to doing every single... Now, if you said every day, I clean up the same rate every day, pretty much consistently, and I cook at the same rate that I do consistently, and all of the other stuff that you're doing, then you have a point, because I'm actually doing the same job over and over again. When you hire a maid is finishing a job that she spent 4 hours on and coming to you and doing the same job, and then possibly going to another job. So that's actually what I do. You're not doing that. You're maybe cleaning up for an hour or so. And whenever the house gets like you want it to get, then maybe if you do maintenance, maybe an hour here and there. If you have kids, it's probably going to be a little bit more because they're dirty all the time and they can mess up a lot of stuff, right? But you're not cooking every day. You're not going to be cleaning every day. You're not going to be doing deep cleans like that. So it's not like you have 5 jobs, maybe like a couple part-time jobs or something like that, but it's not 5 full-time jobs.
Whatever you do, never become a woman who does not live in reality. I was on the phone with one of my homegirls the other day, and we were talking about cheating and infidelity as a whole. As she was venting to me and she was getting off her chest how she really just wants a faithful man, but every man cheats, every man is a dog, etc., blase, blase, blase. Yesterday, I made a video about game I would give to my daughter, and I think I'm going to make this a little serious here, okay? To all my ladies out there, do I believe every single man on this earth cheats? No. But do I believe 90% of them do? Yes. So is it fair to say all men cheat? Yeah. In my personal opinion, as a woman, if you really think a man is going to be faithful to you for your whole entire relationship, your whole entire marriage, you slow. Most men do not have the mental capacity nor discipline to sit there and focus on one woman for the rest of their life. That's just a fact. I hate to say it, but that is the way that it is. I'm going to give you some game. You either gonna be a woman that is crying in a Rolls Royce, or you gonna be a woman that's crying in a Honda Accord. In other words, yes, all men cheat, so get you one that pay the bills.
I don't care what anybody says. I think a lot of people's perceptions are very skewed. I think the people that you surround yourself are going to taint your mindset. Have I been around men who have cheated? Of course. Have I been around women who have cheated? Of course. Do I stick around people who do that stuff? No. I will drop you as a friend the moment I see you have ill will intentions and you're a cheater. Because if you're unloyal to your partner, you're going to be unloyal to me. I don't know what it is about cheaters. It rubs me the wrong way with the type of people that they are. Why am I saying this? I have 5 brothers. I've never seen them cheat. Have I seen them get cheated on? Yes. I've been in a relationship before where I never got cheated on. You know how I know? We had each other's passwords. We went through each other's phones. We worked together and we were in business together. And that person never cheated. I don't understand why people have this perception that every man you come across cheats on you. The same way women are loyal, why can't a man be loyal? That doesn't make any sense. And I was looking at the stats right now online of cheating. Did you know back then, obviously men cheated a little bit more, but now women are catching up. Globally, 47 to 46% of men cheat and women are right behind them. They're at 40 to 42%. So that tells me women are just as bad as men. I think if you're going to drag along men into things, you should do the same thing with women because women's promiscuity level has went through the roof. Can't say it, has gotten through the roof. You guys are GTA strippers now. OF has gone through the roof. I'm not blaming nobody, but I really think lust has gone to be way out of hand. The Bonnie Blue chick is a perfect example. Corn is live and well. Perfect example. Guys, I can't say none of these words. I wish I could say those words. That's why I be trying to say different things. But I don't believe every man in this world cheats. I'm sorry. I can't agree with this. I've been around loyal men. I've been around men before like my father. I've been around men like my grandfather who didn't cheat. And a lot of you guys are going to go, oh, well, how do you know your grandparents didn't tell you this and that? Because my grandparents didn't fight. My grandparents didn't beat each other up. I'm sorry your grandparents hated each other and everybody that moved, but my grandparents weren't like that. A lot of you guys didn't grow up with love and it shows. A lot of you guys didn't grow up with good family structure and it shows. I'm not saying my whole life was perfect whatsoever, but I do highly look at my grandparents as a prime example of what love looks like. And then when I look at somebody like my dad, that's probably why I have the mindset that I do. I'm sorry, I don't have the same mindset as you to think every man out here is out to get me. I think this is another reason why a lot of women cannot be happy with men. Women will go in a man's phone and that's all you'll search for is to see whether he's cheating on you. You're so focused on that and who he's looking at and what he's doing, you're not even enjoying the relationship. Do men do this as well? Of course, but we're talking about men cheating. I really find it crazy that a lot of people have this perception that every man cheats. That's like saying everyone's a bad person. Do you think when you come across good people, you're going to know the difference? And I also think with the way women are nowadays, a man could look at someone and, oh, he cheated. That's the reason why I'm like, what is cheating to you? If he's not somebody texting somebody that's a girl and inappropriate text, if he's going out to lunch by himself with a woman all the time, those things to me aren't those are cheating, obviously. But if it's like just regular stuff, he's saying good morning to people, he's friendly to people, that's not cheating to me. Define cheating. A lot of you guys use these words and run with them. Narcissism is taken out of context. Manipulation is taken out of context. I hate the word gaslighting and all that now because nobody even know what it means. I feel like a lot of things are getting so amplified for no reason. But I want to know your guys' opinion because I don't think every man cheats. And like I said, I'm really sorry to all the people who have been so messed up to the point where they don't think anybody values them enough to stick around and be with them. Are there a lot of people nowadays that cheat? Yes. If you look at the stats, a lot of men and women are cheating at a high rate now. Why? Because of promiscuity. Why? Because false perception of options. And do you know 75% of cheating happens in the workplace? So a lot of people are cheating because they're around the same person over and over again and thinking that they're liking them, not knowing that it's just attachment. I feel like a lot of you guys should dissect these things a little bit deeper and then understand why it's happening. I always want to know why. You know, I've never cheated. I see no point of it. I'm a very straightforward person. If I don't like you and you're starting to rub me the wrong way, I'm going to give you every tool in the book to get closer to me. And it's your choice to do that. If you do not, I am going to dump you. You're not going to cry and try to get me to stay with you because I've already been there, done that. You're not going to sit here and try to gaslight me into staying with you. It's not going to work. I will leave your ass. I'm not going to sit here and be with somebody and then be cheating on them. I feel like that is a character flaw. The reason why cheating happens so much is because so many people nowadays are so stupid and insecure they don't have a mouthpiece. You would rather stay in the relationship and make it worse instead of just walking away. Regardless, the person's gonna get hurt. Bounce. There's nothing you could do. Bounce. I'm sorry, y'all, but I really don't believe every man cheats in this world. And if that's the case, then you must think your father cheats. You must think every man around you cheats. And I know from looking at the comments in a little bit, there's gonna be so many people like, well, my dad cheated, my brother cheated, my this. and that's your family. So why are you putting that on everybody else? I'm telling you, what you grow up around is going to form what you think in this world. You grow up around positivity and good things, you're going to have a different perception of this world. You grow up around a lot of tainted things, a lot of toxicity, you're going to go and look at everything like that. You have to learn to rewire your brain. I'm not saying every man out here is a delicious little treat. I'm not saying every woman is either. It varies. But if you have that perception that everybody cheats, oh my God, you're never going to be happy. I'm sorry, y'all, but I really do believe that there's really good men out here. And I've experienced being with somebody before who never cheated. That's why I have this mindset. But even before that, I didn't think every man cheated in this world. I think insecure, dumb, slow men cheat, because cheating is a character flaw. Cheating is an insecurity. Cheating is a low vibrational, low value man. I'm sorry. And all the men in the comments about to, oh my gosh, well, it was because of this. If it was so damn bad, you should have left, because you wouldn't want her to cheat on you. Men will literally cheat on women and they get mad when a woman cheats on them. You guys will literally be convulsing at the mouth, foaming at the mouth, shaking on the floor, but a girl goes on a date and you're having a stroke, but you get to pop your pee-pee in everybody's mouth. That don't make no sense. So again, like I said, this varies. And I think cheating has gone worse for women as well too. Because look at the options they have now. Look at the false perception of social media. Look how easy it is to get attention and a DM in your message from a celebrity. And there you go, up your relationship. You guys will say that men cheat more, but every time I look at concerts, who's the one going, oh my God, to a guy at a concert? I don't see men doing that. I see women doing that constantly. I don't see men paying for Chris Brown tickets. I see women doing that. In my perception, I think women are getting right up on there to the same level as men. So if we want to go toe for toe, I honestly think men and women are equal now with cheating, in my opinion, especially from seeing it. I don't think everybody cheats, but again, I think women are coming up because they're starting to do that tit for tat because they're sick of men. And I think women are cheating even more now because they hate men. Shoot the messenger. I don't care. Go look at the stats. You can see you guys are right along with cheating. Stay safe, because I ain't a cheater. Maybe you are. And if you're going to get upset at this, I don't understand why you guys jaw jack in my comment section. It makes no sense. I'm only saying my opinion. I never said it was a fact. I never said I was perfect. I never said I know everything. It's just an opinion. If you have that perception of me, let the shoe be on you. Wear it, walk in it, dive in it, run in it. I don't care. Let the shoe fit, ho.
Yeah, they do. How they do. And this is something that I've been saying. Once again, go back to the Marie Claire article where it talks about how the more money that women get, the more they cheat. More they cheat. This is a spray by, I think, Bear Studio. It's very good. I don't know if you can see it. I love it. It's called Salt. Not sponsored by them, by the way. I hear stupid stuff and I need to refresh myself. I need something to make me feel good. I need a pick-me-up. And these videos, you go through enough of them, you get tired. You're fatigued by modern women saying stupid stuff. And then, honestly, I guess men saying stupid stuff too. Where you get, I mean, the facts speak for themselves. They literally do. They should make majority of men cheat. It's just said, what, 47 something percent or something like that? So not even the majority of people cheat. All men are dangerous. It's all men until it's no men. No, it's not all men. It's not even close to all men. I saw somebody the other day that posted something. Been a good friend of mine. We used to go to camp together. You know, one of those summer camps together. Nice lady, married, just a solid person. Always happy, always bubbly. You know, obviously she has her struggles and she's been transparent about that, but a good person overall. Reposted something and said, obviously it's not all men, but it's always a man. I wanted to respond so bad, but I didn't, because I didn't want to stir up anything. I didn't want to cause any controversy. I didn't want to make an issue, even though I knew she was dead wrong. I could have knocked her down with statistics. I could have been on that head, but I didn't want to do it. I don't want her husband coming at me. I don't want no problems. I just know that what you're saying don't make no sense. And I think if you thought about it, you would understand that it didn't make any sense either. But over and over again, we got to listen to people tell men how men are actually acting when the statistics say contrary. To the contrary, you're lying. Men are terrible. They're this, they're that. You're lying. You're lying.
Mr. Fuller, you are not her father. Mr. Moore, you are not her father.
Oh my God.
You are not the father. Mr. Hawkins, you are not her father. Mr. Abbott, you are not her father.
It's over.
Mr. Tidwell, you are not his father. Mr. Benny, you are not the father.
Let me hold your hand when I say this. We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries.
Wait, so wouldn't that mean it's... Let's let her finish.
You're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball. We have better vibes, music, food, culture, history, literally all of the above. We just moved here because we are looking to make more money and offer a better chance for our families.
Oh, so the things that matter? What are we talking about? This country sucks because of the food and the music, but we'd rather be here because of the quality of life. So the thing that literally makes a country great, not the amount of seasoning that someone puts in their quesadilla and whether or not you can bachata to their music, but the opportunities that the country gives you to thrive and flourish. Everybody else has a better culture and a better history. The culture and the history is why you people can come here and have these things. It's why you assimilate. It's why people want to be here no matter how much they claim to hate it. If the culture was so fantastic where you were, why didn't you just stay there?
Once a girl put that tattoo across her chest, she's committed to her lifestyle. You're not changing her. That's like dry concrete. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Nope. No.
Since she had been hitting up for 7 years now, she might as well propose to him. I was having a consultation with a lady today, and she pretty much just asked me, did I think that she should propose to her boyfriend that she has been with for 7 years? Let me take my glasses off so y'all can hear me. So what I told her was, since she had been hitting up for 7 years now, she might as well propose to him. 'Cause what? If that man ain't proposed to you in 7 years, he don't want to marry you. It's very simple. Women give access to in childbirth. Men give access to marriage. If he has not married you in 7 years, he does not want to marry you.
I saw some rumors on Twitter about how much money you make.
That was all true. No one believes me, but it is very true.
She has made $82 million in the last year and a half.
I'm just so nervous because all of this could disappear tomorrow.
Okay, $82 million doesn't disappear tomorrow.
You know how much money she makes an hour?
$28,472. That's insane.
Oh, this is a slow month. In July, she only made $3.4 million. Someone took a vacation.
I almost
This week.
made more than LeBron last year.
God damn.
He made 56 million. I made 43.
Are you still looking for someone that makes more than you?
I'm looking for someone who doesn't know who I am, which is hard.
Yeah.
What was your name again? Italian?
I have no idea who you are, but if you made $43 million, you're crushing it, young lady. You need to get some good financial advice. You need to put that money away. You need to invest it in some long-term assets. You need to come up with a tax strategy. Also, you need to come up with the proper structure that you're protected, and don't trust your money to anybody. Let's go!
You really do. Oh, I don't know if that could all be gone tomorrow. You've already made enough for a lifetime. Just stop. You don't have to do it no more. You don't. I mean, my God. That's an OF model's dream, is to go out there, hit it, and don't do it anymore. At this point, well, I don't even know what she does, actually. I just know that she's an OF model. I don't even know if she's still doing it. But if you are, you don't have to. You made, what, 80, 85, and 82 million, 43, she's at 43, and then made, what, the rest of that the next year. 2 years. You could have been done in a year. You imagine, even 43, well, the government's going to take a pretty good chunk of that. But even at that, you still got 20 mil. You still got 20 mil. For the next 20 years, you can spend $1 million. You can live, what do you want? You can buy a house. You can buy any car that you want to. You can buy a house on the water. You can buy a house in all the different states if you want to. Big houses, nice houses. And if you get bored, you can travel all around the United States. You can go outside the states. You can literally go anywhere that you want to. You've made enough money to do that. Stop. You don't have to do it no more. But you can't tell a woman, hey, you don't have to do it. Stop doing it. Because they're going to keep on doing it for some reason. I don't know if they love it. I don't know if it's addicting. I have no idea. Maybe it's accolades. I have no idea. But it puzzles me how you say, man, this is, well, maybe she didn't say that. I don't know that she said that. But how some of these ladies say, man, it's degrading. I don't want to do this anymore. But then they still keep on doing it when they make it big. But, well, maybe, most women, I guess they don't make it big in this business, in this specific industry. But, like you said, I agree. You don't have to do it anymore.
Latrice, were you asking?
Did you want to answer that question of what he
about the
says?
offer?
Yeah.
So I think he asks, what does Chair want to offer? So I guess he's asking, what do you bring to the table?
I'm a mother. I'm a mommy. Like, that's what I offer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I take care.
Excuse me?
Well,
wait.
of my family
I'm
and
not-
my baby.
You cook
But-
and clean, or
But can
like cooking and cleaning, caregiving?
No, I wouldn't cook and clean.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait,
hold on a minute.
wait, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. So
I like that. I got you.
I want to make something. I want to do a disclaimer before I get into
I want to
this.
be like you when I'm older.
How old are you?
I'm setting new standards for women.
Oh,
So
you are young.
Guys, can we avoid the clips? Can we avoid the clips, please? So,
I'm sorry, but you're kind of giving these ideas for women to have these standards, which are more inclined for them to stay single. I'm just saying.
well, hold on, really quick. I want to address.
The next guy I talk to, I'm gonna grab his face and I'm gonna look him right in the eyes, and you know what I'm gonna say? EA Sports, it's in the game.
False accusers should be in jail. I don't know why that sentence is so complicated to people.
It is not a criminal offense to tell a lie. The only exceptions to that is whenever you are under oath or you are speaking to law enforcement.
So it's not a criminal offense to tell a lie. So it is okay to just destroy a man's life with your lies because you won't go to jail for it. To hell with the person whose life I'm attempting to destroy. I'ma let this dumbass broad talk, but I'm probably, you know what?
That's something about you that is not true on social media. The most that you could do is sue them. But we don't throw people in jail for lying. Most men who are falsely accused don't face any major repercussions in their life as a result.
Man has to like you 10 times more than you liking him, because then he's the prize. And a real woman ain't chasing no man. You're not sending good mornings first. No, baby, you calling me first.
Wait a minute.
You're checking for me first. You're making sure I got home safely.
in the initial, how you doing, getting to know you. But once we're in a relationship, I still got to do all of this.
I am going to be
by yourself. You ain't going to be by your damn self with that attitude, ma'am. I think you need to relax, pump your goddamn brakes. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all?
I've been single since January of this year. I run a strict program around here, so I may be the problem. This is my philosophy. These are my guidelines. If you claim that you want to talk to me, you interested in me, there should be no reason I go an entire 24 hours without hearing from you, and yet you on social media 8 minutes ago. No call, no show. These boots gonna walk through another door. Another thing, people ain't genuine no more. A lot of these women out here looking for tricks. Pimp C taught me well. I'm Sweet James Jones in a trick I couldn't bid. Get your own money. And another thing, people want full benefits with a short-term plan. So whenever I find the right one, my spirit will sit right with me. Until then, I'll keep letting the spirit of discernment.
A lot of you ladies have been asking me where I got this. Got it off TikTok Shop. Always wanted one. You can secure yours too, just not mine. Comes with accessories, so you can pick their hair. Nice body, nice arms. Yep, that'll do. Go get your own.
Most women I see have bigger legs and hips than almost every man I know. So it's a scientific fact.
Why are men faster sprinters than women? Why do men run faster than women?
Because their upper body strength too has to go and play with it. That's why it is. Oh, you guys didn't know that?
Wait. You're telling me that if we were...
Like you guys say to us, look up the scientific proof.
If we were to
So
hypothetically...
your arms have nothing to do with it, your upper body at all.
Shut up and let me finish before you
Yeah, that's
keep
really...
interrupting. Yeah, because you keep
that's nice.
interrupting. It's rude that you're interrupting.
You were interrupting me too.
If we were to chop off the upper bodies of men and women, men would still win in the sprint due to their greater capacity.
Or because they're smaller down there usually than most women, not because of strength.
No, they're not.
Come on, most runners, they have small, skinny legs that are guys like that. Most of them, and with the long distance and short.
No, they don't.
Yeah, because I'm just making all this up.
Deadlifts, men can lift more. Squats,
With their
men can
arms.
lift more.
Yep.
This is a lower body
It's their back.
exercise.
It's their back. It's everything.
Okay, then men can leg press more than women. Yes,
Maybe
they
not on.
can.
I don't know about average, but certain exactly. cases. You don't know. Yeah,
Top-
but you guys don't know either. You're just
Yes, I
generalizing
do.
stuff too. No, because everything I'm saying you can actually look up
There's
too, just
world
like everything you're
records,
saying.
lady.
That woman paying over $2,000 a month by herself in bills.
Right.
Stop texting her WYD. Stop wasting her goddamn time. Cash app her, Zelle her, Venmo. What's wrong with you?